Tonight, the heartbroken parents of an assassinated lawmaker urged all of us to live by the example their daughter set.
She remembered the golden rule always, and that's the way she lived her life, and we're so proud of her.
And we can't let hatred and division rule.
Former Speaker Melissa Hortman's family joined this procession carrying her and her husband's remains to a funeral home in South Minneapolis this afternoon. Flowers and cards now line the couple's driveway next to crime tape, a reminder of the nightmare that showed up at their front door. A masked gunman posing as a police officer shot and killed the top House Democrat and her husband, Mark, early Saturday morning. We have team coverage tonight, including new details about the manhunt to catch the accused killer. But we start with WCCO's Uba Ali and the Hortman family's first interview about the loved ones they lost.
This garden still blooms outside Melissa and Mark Hortman's home.
Just really care a lot.
In the forefront, letters and flowers mark where tragedy struck.
I wish we could do more.
The mourning stretching beyond this Brooklyn Park neighborhood to the steps of the Capitol, where Melissa Hortman spent countless hours.
The last few days, it seemed very unfair and tragic.
To the world, she was a public servant.
I just remember how she was willing to work with others to compromise to get the work done.
But to her family, a loving mother, wife, daughter, and sister.
The police got their man, but we didn't get my sister back.
Amid the grief,
The horror of that morning was beyond reality.
proud parents of a fearless leader guided by the golden rule.
She treated everyone with respect, even when a number of people have called us that competed against her and just spoke so highly of how she treated them. And she remembered the golden rule always, and that's the way she lived her life, and we're so proud of her.
Today, her parents hold on to more than memories, a prayer found folded inside Melissa's wallet.
Make me a channel of your peace, yes. And it was well worn, and it was in that simple little wallet with so very just the only necessary things that she had to carry. It was who she was.
A source of comfort with a message of unity.
We all have to try, and if it's one person at a time, we have to make it happen. And we can't let hatred and division rule.
The family says they are in the early stages of planning a public memorial, including visitation inside the Capitol Rotunda. It's a place for the community to come pay their respects and say their final goodbyes, Amelia.
I'm sure there are many who want to. Yeah. Thank you, Uba. And we want to thank CBS's Lilia Luciano for sharing that interview with us. Watch her report on CBS Mornings starting tomorrow at 7.
As the Hortman family grieves, we are learning new details about the accused assassin. Vance Belter was on the run for nearly 2 days before authorities captured him near his home southwest of the Twin Cities. Many questions remain about what he did after the shootings. Frankie McLister here now with the latest on that.
Yeah, Frank, and details from state and federal charges explain how he got away, but investigators are still looking into whether or not he had help.
Federal court documents say this chilling image of Belter outside of the Champlin home of Senator John Hoffman show where a night of violence began. The 43-hour search that followed involved local, state, and federal resources.
It presents huge coordination challenges when you have that many jurisdictions involved.
A familiar process for the former assistant FBI director.
From the time that they did the proactive check on the speaker's house, that was just a brilliant piece of policing.
But Belter escaped after a shootout with officers at the Hortman's home in Brooklyn Park. Federal court documents say Belter went to this North Minneapolis home after those deadly shootings. And then he went to a bus stop near 48th Avenue and Lyndale Avenue North, which is where he met a man who agreed to sell him an e-bike in Buick. Later, these images show Belter at a U.S. bank in North Minneapolis that opened at 9 a.m. Prosecutors say that's where Belter withdrew $2,200, paying $900 of that to the seller. Just over 24 hours later, the car Belter bought was found abandoned in rural Sibley County, near where he would be arrested later Sunday night. Police have not identified the man who sold him the car.
And the investigative team will want to know whether there was some, pre-existing association between the two. And if there was, then they're going to dig even deeper.
We also know investigators talked to Belter's wife during the search. According to other documents, she was pulled over in Onamia on Saturday with 2 handguns, $10,000 in cash, and passports for her and her kids.
That's a bit unusual.
Police searched her phone and said they found a text from Belter saying, quote, "Words are not going to explain how sorry I am for this situation. There's going to be some people coming to the house armed and trigger happy, and I don't want you guys around."
They're looking at that as part of the overall investigation to see if there was some attempt on her part to harbor a fugitive.
And Senator Hortman and his wife are recovering in the hospital right now. Investigators say that Belter's wife has been cooperative, and we're right here working to find out more about the man who sold him the car and e-bike. Amelia.
All right. Thank you, Frankie. Minnesotans can honor the Hortmans and Hoffmans at the state capitol tomorrow night. Right now, there is a growing memorial of flowers and condolences near the steps. That's where a candlelight vigil will begin for the shooting victims and survivors tomorrow night at 8. Attendees are asked to bring their own candles but leave any signs at home. Minnesota's U.S. senators honored the Hortmans' legacy on Capitol Hill late this afternoon. They remembered the couple as great parents and public servants.
Melissa and Mark Hortman were the best of us. I am shattered to have lost them, but eternally grateful to have known them.
She was funny, she was straightforward, and she was kind. She was smart and driven and determined, and she did well because she worked hard at everything that she did.
Investigators say multiple members of Minnesota's congressional delegation were on the suspect's hit list.
Notebooks uncovered in the car and home also included the names of abortion providers like Planned Parenthood. The regional president of that organization is a former Minnesota lawmaker who says she is no stranger to threats.
I know that this is not the first list that I have been on, and our staff every day walk through protesters, and we are also in a space where there's this heightened political rhetoric about healthcare, which shouldn't be political.
Authorities want to know if Belter picked his targets because of their support for abortion rights. He is facing several state and federal charges, including murder. Stay with WCCO News on TV and online for continuing coverage of the investigation into these attacks.